I first became homeless hanging with the wrong crowd, using drugs and not going to work, end up losing my job, my family. I put myself in that position.
After I got out of Angola, I looked for a job, but I could never find one. I just been fighting all my life for a place to sleep and something to eat.
I was living on the streets about 6 to 8 months. I slept up under the bridge, I slept in the shelter, I slept anywhere I could.
Drugs led me to being outdoors, losing my job. Out there, I mean, you can get raped, killed, anything can happen to you.
Living on the streets, I was frightened that something would happen to me and nobody would know. And nobody would know me.
When I see a person coming to the drop-in center, like, I came in here, I look at it, there's hope. Because I used to come through the front door like a lot of them. I got this letter from Uncle Sam telling me I had been drafted to the Vietnam War. I enjoyed the work that I was doing. Like being a boiler tech, my main job was to really keep the ship moving, and the team that I had, we was close-knit. And you know, we always looked after each other. But at that time, I had started experimenting with drugs. I started experimenting with the uppers because I could duck on sleeping, take the pill, and keep it going. And there were times that I would operate sometimes 2 and 3 days without sleep. But later on, it started progressing to other harder stuff. I could not continue to drive knowing that my drug use had got to that point. It had really gotten bad. And I couldn't see hurting myself or hurting someone else.
When Mr. Claude first came to the drop-in center, he had hit rock bottom. He had lost his truck and his license, so he had nowhere else to go at that time.
I heard about Volunteers of America through other homeless people, and it was a place that I felt safe and secure.
The drop-in center is a daytime shelter for street homeless individuals who are transitioning from living on the street into permanent housing. So we offer things like showers, access to restrooms, laundry room. Like, individuals can have their mail delivered here. We serve roughly 150 individuals a day here at the drop-in center.
Volunteers of America was meant to be in my path. Because when I was drugging and doing alcohol, I would always pray to God that He would put someone in my path, someone I could latch on to and help me and guide me.
It took Mr. Booker a while to change, but because the staff was so encouraging and stayed with him the whole time, I think that's when he really made his mind up.
I had grandchildren, and I didn't want those grandchildren to go through and see what my children had to see. And I wanted to be a part of their life. I had to really get honest with myself. That's where it really started changing for me.
About 1 in every 4 homeless people are veterans. Mr. Booker, as a veteran with an honorable discharge, was a perfect placement for Garfield House.
It's a chance to get off the street, take care of medical issues, and start getting your life back on course.
To help a veteran get back on their feet it makes me feel really good, because I feel like they fought for our country, so let me fight for you. For
a long time, I hadn't had a roof over my head. It was here and there, you know, sleeping in a car, abandoned homes, behind buildings. I had a place to return at night.
When he was ready to move off the street, when he was ready to work for us, he was committed to doing it. And I'm not saying he wouldn't have been successful without us there, but I think us being here provided him the opportunity at the right time for him to be able to transition off the street, to find employment, and to move into housing.
And when I started working here part-time, it really helped me, because I just didn't want to come to Volunteers of America and let these people down, because they really care about me.
He's really kind, really empathetic to our guys, really understands what they're doing, and that kindness and empathy are invaluable to the work he's doing.
I know what it feels like. We are like family to most of the people that come in here. They have nowhere else to turn.
I believe Mr. Booker is an inspiration because when people hear his story, they can then see that they can do it also.
My favorite part of this job is just seeing the happiness on some of the clients' faces that they actually get their life together and they'll say, you know something, I appreciate you for being here for me.
I look at some people and I know that they can make it, but they have to be the one that wants it. Mr. Booker wanted it.
Without Volunteers America, I may not even be here.
Without Volunteers of America, Mr. Claude may be dead right now. So I thank God we were here for him.
I can never thank them enough, because not ever one time did they look down on me or either talk down to me. They was always trying to help me, even when I didn't want help. And I'll forever be grateful for that.
Without Volunteers of America, I'd be probably somewhere getting in trouble, either in jail or in the hospital.
The drop-in center has helped me because they took me off the streets.
If it wasn't for them, where would I be? I'd be outside in the tent.
Without the help of the VOA, I'd still be homeless.
I started experiencing a different life, and it's a good life.
I'm having a second chance at life, which I'm gonna do the best that I can at it.
And I do have a decent place to sleep now. And I can't thank nobody but God and the people at the drop-in center for that.
Volunteers of America, the drop-in center, it's a wonderful place, and I thank God for them.
Yeah, I'm just so thankful that I got the Volunteers of America, and they actually saved my life in many ways.